Thank you all for being here. Thank you on a Friday, beautiful Friday, at our brand new building, our STEM building. I want to introduce, before I bring them up here, a former colleague in New York. And we reconnected back in, I think, 2015. And he was president in Housatonic Community College in Connecticut, and we reconnected and at an Aspen event. And I said to him that, he should come to Florida. So he took my advice. Most people don't take my advice to college presidents, but Paul did. But and I hope he's happy here. He's been a great partner and colleague for me, and we talk often, and we talked about doing a innovative kind of a partnership, and that's what we're here to talk about a little bit today. So before I bring up President Broaden, we just want to bring up Vice President Gavin, just to talk about all the collaboration between the academic people for that. Thank you.
So it all started about a little over 2 years ago in October of 2020. And it started with just a little Microsoft Teams meeting with, Dr. Ed Donahue and Dr. Jody Long. And we just started talking about ways we could collaborate and try and create educational opportunities for each of our respective students. And so thanks to Dr. Matt Peace and Jody Long, they really worked tirelessly the last year and a half to go back and forth between faculties and trying to map out these articulations. And we're really proud that we're able to offer these opportunities to students. We have articulations for our students to do the gen ed their gen ed programs here, and then articulate over to their A.S. in biotechnology. And then also our students that receive an AA being able to go over and take their bachelor's degree in industrial biotechnology. And then we also did 3 articulations for Santa Fe to FGC. One is for the gen eds to come over and then do their environmental science AS with us. Second one is going to be their AA students that have some of our prereqs for the programs to take our B.A.S. in water resources, and then also with our elementary education students. So this is a win-win for both institutions, and we're looking forward to possibly creating more pathways for our students.
What an honor. I need to stop and pause because I want to appreciate and celebrate the work of both academic teams at Santa Fe College and Florida Gateway. So can we give them a hand? So Larry and I can sit down and brainstorm, but there's always a team that carries out the work, the important work. And throughout this process, this was all about our students and creating opportunities for our students, opportunities for them to move into careers that may not exist at this college or may not exist at Santa Fe. And how do we pool our resources together to create an opportunity for our students? And this does that. I mean, the 5 programs: Biotechnology, in-demand program, high-wage, in-demand program that now our students will have access to, regardless of location. Elementary education. Now, you may have heard there is a teacher shortage, and our 2 institutions are doing everything possible to address that teacher shortage. And this program helps move us one step closer. Environmental science and technology, industrial biotechnology, and water resources management. These are all programs that our employers are looking for, great jobs for our students, and I couldn't be prouder to be working with Florida Gateway College and the academic teams and the president to deliver these programs for our students and to create these opportunities. There's another piece of that. You see, by doing this, Santa Fe is not creating an additional program. And Florida Gateway is not creating an additional full program. So if you think about it, we're effectively shepherding the resources entrusted to us and the taxpayer dollars that are entrusted to us by achieving the same result without duplicating efforts. So I want to commend you. Larry, it's always a pleasure, and I'm very excited, and there will be more opportunities for us to collaborate in this manner.
So thankful for Santa Fe as he talks about the taxpayer dollars, and I'll talk about students in a minute. What's so important, regardless of the size of an institution, I know we're talking about these 5 specific programs, but when you start a new program in one of our institutions, the starting to get equipment, faculty, and so forth is about $400,000 minimum. And it doesn't matter if you're a Miami-Dade or a small campus like us. Its cost is still the same to develop those programs. So it's so important when we do this to share. So the savings to our students and also to the taxpayers is so great. The other thing I want to mention that Paul didn't mention, we're one of the first to do this between state colleges. Usually we do all these articulation agreements with the great big universities, but for once we're actually putting together what our workforce programs are, the associate degree level and a baccalaureate degree level, and actually pulling them together. So it's the first really partnership in the state of Florida that's actually doing that. So it's an exciting thing to do politically, but also taxpayer savings. The other aspect of it from a student's perspective is when you look at university tuition, whether it's state university or a private university, the savings between, as we know, it's $103 a credit out when you take all our fees and so forth together. So the majority of these degrees that are going on for baccalaureates are going to be achieved for under $10,000, which is unheard of in the United States and in Florida. So I'm just so proud of that, that we're doing that. So hopefully there'll be many, many more. It's great that our service areas that intertwine and face each other can get together. We both have students from away. Hopefully those students will be, but this really is helpful for our service area students too. So they'll never have to go anywhere else. They can stay here and then work in our communities. As we know in Lake City, a lot of people work in Gainesville. Some people from Gainesville work in Lake City actually. So the thing is, it's just a great opportunity. So thank you all. Once again, the faculty did such hard work. I have a great face for radio. Paul has a great face for TV. But the thing is, but you really did the hard work. So I can't thank you all enough.